I'm not gonna lie to you, like I can't help but feel really quite pissed off. Not just quite pissed off, like I'm trying to genuinely do this where I'm trying to rein myself in slightly with regards to again what we've witnessed against Chelsea. Um an utter disgrace. But really, without going into the game as such, I'm really pissed off with the comments that David Moyes has said post game. Um I think he is in danger of what's the word I'm looking for? Really dampening any level of growth has created at West Ham. It started off, I'll address his post match press conference, but really the key part of the post match press conference that West Ham didn't actually bring out on their website, but some mainstream media has picked up on it. Of course they have, because the question from the reporter was there have been a few heavy away defeats this season, which didn't happen last season. And why is that? And he simply replied by saying Declan Rice. He said, you've got the best midfield player in the country, protecting, making sure that the moments at times are probably limiting 50% of the attacks of those moments. And when you get that, it makes you much better as a defensive team. I I am baffled by the comments. I'm baffled by the comments to come out now. Nearly a full year's gone by. Nearly, not fully, but nearly a full year's gone by since West Ham waved goodbye to Declan Rice. And now we speak out about that and use that as an excuse. Nobody is taken away from the fact that we believe Declan Rice is world class. He was always world class. He is world class, and he's proven again he's still world class. He's not doing anything different at Arsenal that he was doing at West Ham, and that's been there, gone that, done that, wore the t-shirt. You do not bring that into the equation right now, because for that alone, that makes me genuinely think you may have lost players in the dressing room. It makes me think that you have not done your due diligence. You knew that Declan Rice was leaving. You knew he was leaving. But you can't bring this into the equation, Mr. David Moyes, the man that I've had a lot of respect for, the one that I've stuck up for many, many, many a time. But you cannot say that. Why the hell would you blame Declan Rice sale for that crap that we've just witnessed, for crap that we've witnessed for the latter part of this season, for this half of the season? It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating as a fan to listen to that. It's so frustrating as West Ham lives and breathes through our blood. Do you know what? I feel like David Moyes has lost his way in the last few months. And what he's lost his way is he's trying to defend what he's achieved. And I don't agree with that. I don't think you need to defend what you've achieved. I think we understand what you've achieved. But I would appreciate you being extremely, not just honest, but structured in how you manage it. He talks about the structure in the team and how we've lost the structure in the team. And he actually goes on and says in his post-match press conference that you've got to have the right organization in the team. And if that doesn't work, then you are exposed in other areas of the pitch. He actually says, I'm trying to find it here. It's coming to me. Sorry, where is it? Where is it? He says, I want to win all my games and we wanted to win today, but it would have been great if we could have signed off the right way at home. Obviously, he's got the Luton game. He says, people want us to play with our best players, which we're trying to do, but it's exposing other areas of the pitch. I don't know why you're saying that. I don't know why you're saying that. It makes me think that you're listening to an opinion rather than doing what you are necessarily trying to do, or you are literally trying to put the blame onto someone else rather than yourself and the team. Listen, I'm not taking away from the fact that the team were a disgrace. The team have been a disgrace on several times this season, conceding 5 against Palace, 5 against Fulham, 5 against Liverpool, 5 against Chelsea, 4 against Aston Villa, 6 against Arsenal. That's me just named a few of our defeats this season. When we've been beaten, we've been smashed and we've been embarrassed. And I don't know what we expected today by putting Zuma and Ogbonna on the centre-back of positions. I mean, other players were not firing all cylinders, but that is on its own a problem. Cole Palmer would have been licking his lips, would have been looking at that team sheet today going, I fancy myself today. Jackson, my word, man, a brace, like giving him the opportunity to get some motivation and courage to be able to finish off the season on a high for them. And we're sitting there saying Declan Rice. That's confirming to me that I feel like we've gone 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. This is what this season is becoming. This is what we have now brought ourselves to. When I feel like this could have been avoided, I genuinely feel like this could have been avoided. I stand by giving him a shot and giving him a chance and giving him a chance to try and build this season. I stand by that. But what I don't stand by is the comments and the kind of passing the blame culture that's led to what we have transpired since that Fulham game, since that Liverpool game in the Carabao Cup. To be honest, I think it was the Carabao Cup game that really sent me over the edge. Then I didn't think we would follow that up with an absolute disastrous defeat against Fulham, but we did. And we allowed teams to get at us. We've allowed teams to get at us. We've got a crazy goals against record. It's awful. It's really disgusting. And for our coach, for our manager to turn around and say the thing he did today, why the hell would you blame Declan Rice over that crap? I mean, I'm taking time to think about it. I'm not going to sit here and say if this, if that, because it's just not the way I do it, but it's how I feel inside. I'm burling up, man. I'm angry, I'm raging, and it's something needs to, it's inevitable. Like, the way that this has been managed by West Ham is actually awful and bad, and I don't know what else we expect, but that's what we've got and that's what we get. And it's the false sense of hope. It's a false sense of security. And that's what we're led down. We're led down this route and this path and think things are going to be rosy, and they're never going to be. We expect high expectations, and then we get mediocrity. You know, we're looking at Amarim thinking he's the future of West Ham, and then we get Lopetegui. And I'm not taking much away from Lopetegui. I think that's really harsh if we do get him, and we already tailor him and distaste him from the start of the season if we do get him. But what pisses me off is just don't fucking say that shit, man. Like, why are you saying it? Why are you saying it? It's honestly a really bad, like, I'm so disappointed he's came out with those words. I'm so disappointed he's brought Declan Rice into the equation when he did not need to. And if I was someone like Alvarez, Suchek, whoever it is, in the middle of the park, James Ward-Prowse, what are you saying, Gaffer? Why are you saying that? Because David Moyes came out when Declan Rice went and said, we need to look to the future. We need to look to the future and build for the future. But what's he done? He's gone to the past. Ridiculous, man. I need to go.